Titus 2 and 3.
The real man is not in Gold's Gym.
Yeah.
The real man is in this.
Yeah, real man is in this.
And we follow after the example of our forefathers. That's why it says, it's in Sirach. Talk about the Salakia.
Get on your phone, bro.
No. Talks about the famous men. That's what I meant.
Yeah, the famous men.
The famous men. Job, Isaiah, Moses,
Jeremiah.
Okay?
Ezekiel.
We look after those. David. Man, King David was such a manly man. If King David was walking around right here, he would murder every last one of you.
He'd make Jack the Ripper look like a little kid.
Exactly. He would probably literally strangle everybody here.
In a hip command, hey.
Where you at?
Hey, it's Titus 2 and 3. You want me to finish this all the way through?
You at 4 now?
No, I'm at 3. I didn't finish. Titus 2 and 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
In behavior.
It says, not false accusers, not given to much wine.
Exactly. Women going to the club getting all plastic.
And these damn goofy philosophies, man.
Exactly. You see women on Instagram, they go in the corner after they came out the club and they pissing in the corner. That's disgusting. But then they supposed to walk down the aisle with a white dress.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? She walked with her white dress the whole time when she was in her youth. Probably did all type of shit.
Yeah.
He going.
It says teachers of good things.
Teachers of good things. Not teaching your daughter, if it don't work well with this one, just go to this one. You're supposed to teach your woman to work it out as long as that man is being not harming her physically, because we don't condone that, by the way. I got see, not being adorned in modest apparel, like
that's wicked as
all
fuck.
out.
But if I grabbed them though,
Right. Keep going. Let it all hang out.
Yeah, verse 4.
Right.
It says that they may teach the young women to be sober.
Teach the younger women to be sober. Okay, keep going.
It says to love their husbands.
Yeah, because women are supposed to love their husbands, man. You got women putting hits on their husbands. I saw that on the ID channel. A woman put a hit on her husband. Okay? And then they treated her like she she didn't really know. Like she knew what she was doing. But they're supposed to love their husbands and their children too, but they use them up, right? For all things considered. They want to get their nails done, their hair done. You know what I mean? Women use children as leverage because they're bitter towards a man that maybe he moved on. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Exactly. It happened with my mother's still bitter towards my father, and she's been married for 25 years. What are you bitter towards my dad for when you've been happily married, allegedly, for 25 years? Daddy ain't thinking about you, man. But that's how these women do. Daddy done moved on decades ago. Doing his thing. Keep going. But maybe raising kids is a burden to you women when that's your damn job.
To love the children.
To love their children. Women don't love their children out here. Women are bitter towards their kids. Okay? Hold that. Get Sirach, get Job 39 and 17, because I want you to keep going on that. But get Job 39 and 17. Okay, man. Women are bitter towards their kids. How many times have you been out in public and you see the so-called black or Hispanic woman in the store somewhere, they hit their child upside the head? Told you don't touch nothing. They're a child. What do you think they're going to? First of all, you feed them GMO McDonald's twice a day.
First off,
of course they're going to be hyper.
Young men have testosterone. What the fuck, man? You know?
Of course they're going to be hyper and yummy. Of course they're going to be hyper.
Verse 5, to be discreet.
Yeah, women are supposed to be discreet, and that first of all, it goes to how you're dressed.
Go right there.
Right. Women are not discreet. You see, they got their titties out, ass out. They're not being discreet. You know what I mean? Being discreet and in modest apparel means you're wearing a dress. You're leaving something to the imagination. Not walking around wearing stockings or leggings. You know?
Fishnets.
Fishnets. Right.
You're wearing a skirt, a short skirt with fishnets. Come on, man. Horse.
It's a lot. You didn't get mad when a man looked though.
Exactly.
Oh, by the way, this is how much of a cuck Esau is. Over there in Germany, you know, my dad was telling me when he used to be in the military and shit, and they were stationed over there. Right. It's a cultural thing. When these Germans, these guys, when they come back from the military,
Right.
they pay other men to come home with them to fuck their wives.
Right. It's called cuckolding.
Yeah, cuckold. That's
They're
why
cuckolds.
Esau. That's why the brothers call him, "You're a cuck." Esau
Right.
is a
They're
cuck, man.
cuckolds.
You know,
They
Esau
can
does it here in America too.
Yeah, my father told me that too. It happened in DC.
That's what they do. Going on Titus. But to
says-
love their children, be discreet, and to love their husbands.
It says to be discreet. It says chaste, keepers at home.
Keepers at home, right? Because women are supposed to be in the house, honestly. Sewing clothes.
Hey, and not dressed up as men, thinking that they're men in society, walking
Right.
around. Lesbians and shit.
Keepers at home. Now, that's not saying they have to be in a dungeon locked down somewhere.
Right.
That's just saying in the kingdom ain't gonna be no ladies' night. All right, that's bullshit, man. You got a man at home talking about going to ladies' night.
Right.
It's lucky,
You know what I'm saying?
And
Okay.
most of these women's homebodies anyway. So what the
Right.
fuck?
It's in their nature to want to lay up in the first place.
A lot of them are homebodies.
Keep going.
They just be dumb.
It says keepers.
And all you
at-
Caucasian people, you're the devil,
That's
man.
right.
Every last one of you.
No joke
Right.
about it, man. You are the devil, man.
Because they're the ones that is letting this go fly by night.
Yeah,
They're the ones that's letting this go on. And it's okay.
It says.
I honestly believe that only Esau is with this whole women being over and equal. Every other melanated society knows that their woman is under it.
Hey, look at Greece.
Right.
Look at Greece.
Exactly.
That's who they bow down to the woman, give them the ring. That came from Greece.
Right,
And Rome, they put a woman in power. That's why Greece fell.
Should women be empowered?
Hell no. You know that. No,
Why? Why?
No, hell no.
Why, sis? I like your dress. That's a nice dress. No, at least she ain't got booty shit. That's a start, so we can deal with that. Now, she came up humble and wanted to learn.
Yeah.
We can honestly deal with that.
She might be a fucking terror.
Them reapers are gonna reap, you know? Sirach 39 says? Oh, yeah.
It says keepers at home,
Yep.
good, obedient to their own husband.
Yeah, women are supposed to be obedient, you know what I'm saying? To men. Keep going.
It says that the word of the Most High not be blasphemed.
The word of the Lord is blasphemed every time you women wag your hand at a man.
Hey,
the word of the Lord is being blasphemed.
Hey, the Lord is angry at the wicked every day.
Right. The Lord says he's not the author of confusion. So you got, first of all, you got children yelling at their parents. That's confusion. Then you got the woman yelling at her man. And you got the dude sitting back like he don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's nothing but confusion.
Scared to say something.
Exactly. Scared to step up and wear the pants. You might as well give your ball sack to your woman. What you using it for?
Right. It says young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded.
Now that the young men are supposed to be sober-minded too, not reveling day and night. You know what I mean? We all got a duty. The Most High set us up to do. Get Job, you know what's Job 39:17.
Job,
I just want to make these quick points real fast, okay? Because there's going to be women that's going to be honored on Mother's Day that honestly don't deserve it.
Yeah.
Some of them do. Some of them honestly do. Because they have been there, this and that. But,
they're disobedient to their husbands.
right. But it's a thing of just the overindulgence of it. The whole, it's a paganistic practice.
Worship.
Exactly. Set a day aside. Set a day aside, right? And we're supposed to honor your mother and father all the days of your life. You know what I mean? There's going to be a lot of Happy Mother's Day to women that really ain't shit.
Yeah, God.
You know what I mean?
Complete whores.
Exactly.
Job 39:17. But it's like it says, because the Most High have deprived her. Job 39:16. She is hardened against her young ones.
She is hardened against her young ones, okay? Women out here abusing their kids, all right? And it goes on the other foot too, the men. But again, children need correction. But I just saw a video, it was a father actually, on YouTube. He punched his daughter in his mouth. I think that's a little too extreme, right? You can get a belt and whoop her ass.
You can take your
But
hand and
you
whoop her ass.
balling your fist as a man and putting it in a woman's face, I think that's just off. I'm sorry, man. You going?
It says,
Because we're so much stronger than them. It don't need to go to that extent.
Job 39:16.
Go.
She is hardened against her young ones as though they were not hers.
As though they were not hers. Women don't give a damn about their kids. A lot of them. Not everyone. A lot of them do. They're just a check. You know what I mean? Women, they use the child support money and they're getting their nails done with it instead of paying for daycare and things like that.
Getting them clothes.
That goes on all the time. They're going to child support trying to get more money.
It's like it. They'll let their. I watched a video. There's many videos and explosions of the black woman, nigger woman, letting her child smoke weed. And there's another one where a nigger woman let her kids drink vodka and shit.
Because there's no order in that shit, man. Genesis 3:16. We have 2 more scriptures. Because there's no. Oh, go ahead, brother.
She learning as she go, for real.
Right, exactly. Just winging it, you know what I'm saying?
Winging it.
You're not supposed to be winging this thing. We're going to go over this order real fast. Because it all goes back to if there was strong black and Hispanic men, there wouldn't be none of this shit.
Genesis 3:16.
Right.
It says, unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrows.
Unto the woman,
It says, in thy conception.
and that's why these women, they give birth and it pains them. In the kingdom, they'll be popping out those babies like it's nothing. It won't hurt.
Right, you see these other animals like freaking out, they just pop them right out. You know? Because there's order in the animal kingdom.
That's why Esau got things like C-sections and giving them pills. You won't need any of that.
Sedating them.
In the right.
Genesis 3:16, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy
And
desire.
that goes twofold too. Because in sorrow, they're bringing forth children through the labor pains. But also, when Jerome gets gunned down at 16, now he's planning his funeral. You know what I mean? That's a curse that our people is going through. You can't even enjoy your kids here. You can't enjoy nothing. But we're supposed to think that this place is almighty good, or there's going to be some heaven where everybody's at. I'm not sharing I don't want to share the kingdom with no other people. I'm not down with that. Are they sharing their kingdom with us?
Hell no, man.
They ain't doing that.
Hell no.
Give you a little 9 to 5 to pacify you.
Right. Peace.
You know, right.
You know, peace or something.
You're just a worker ant. And we make this shit go round and round. You better believe that. We're the biggest consumers. This place would be nothing without us. If the Most High just got us all out of here, this place it would crumble overnight.
God, for real.
It says, and thy desire shall be to thy husband.
Yeah, you women, your desire is supposed to be towards your husband. Go on.
It says, and he shall be ruler over
He
thee.
shall rule. Luke 71. We almost done like that. And he shall rule over you, which to rule means he has the authority over you. In righteousness, by the way. Not gonna lock our woman up in a dungeon, treat them like a heathen. We're gonna do that to the heathen. Lock them up, suspend them in the air. We're not gonna do that to our own women. Like we had the little idiot talk about, you can't have concubines. What's up? Right, exactly. You ever heard something like that before?
Oh, God.
That is off his fingernails painted.
Right. That's how you know they wicked, bro. Who the fuck say that?
I've honestly never heard that. Samuel 1:1. We're gonna read an account of a good woman right here that was obedient to her husband. the prophet Samuel's parents. Right? We good? We good out?
Yeah.
The prophet Samuel's parents.